Are you ready to become a VIP? Do you have a cell phone that you can text on? Then consider this an exclusive invitation. As a VIP, you will receive special secret offers via text. These items are usually free and they are always must-have craft supplies from beloved brands. Sometimes we even send you insider knowledge about upcoming deals that you won't find anywhere else. Or we'll send a little coupon code to brighten your day and lower your cart cost. We'll also let you know first about new releases like the next hottest color from Tim Holtz, or that brand new must-have, oh, I almost spilled the beans. You're just gonna have to sign up to find out what that one is for yourself. Send us a text and become a VIP at Scrapbook.com.
Hello, my crafty friends, it's Tiffany from Totally Tiffany. Let's get organized. One of the things that's really important about getting organized is having a good system of organization, right? Think about your silverware drawer. It is the perfect organization system for silverware. Everything in its place, easy to take out and easy to put back. That's what you need to do in your craft room. Use something like the scrap rack where you can put everything together, see everything, use it, put it back when you're done with it. Fast, simple, keep things together you use together. Combine and conquer. That is my tip for you today.
What makes the Magic Mat so great? The greatest thing about the Magic Mat is that you no longer have to worry about warped cutting plates. The Magic Mat was designed to take the place of one of your hard cutting plates. You just place your die blade side down onto your paper and Magic Mat. Then place your hard plate on top and run it through your machine. Your dies will cut into the Magic Mat and leave your hard plates nice and pristine, so you won't have to replace a warped cutting plate ever again.
I love pictures, I love home videos, I love everything that tells a story. I love storytelling.
Documenting your memories is awesome and will tell your story. You are the only one who can tell your stories.
Things change. My kids grew up. They don't like to be in front of the camera as much anymore. They're done with milestones, they're done with firsts. So what have I been focusing on? What have I been documenting? My life and travel.
If you do any documenting for December, you can go to town with this.
Because when you document travel, when you document anything, looking at those memories brings back all the emotions and all the feelings of joy.
Hello, my crafty friends, it's Tiffany from Totally Tiffany. Let's get organized. One of the biggest challenges people face is organizing their paper, right? We all have so much paper, it's insane. I want you to raise your hand if I asked you, if you craft a little bit every day for the rest of your life, would you ever run out of paper? Most of us have our hands up, right? Organizing your paper, you need a good system, not a perfect system. So organize by color, theme, or holiday, and don't be afraid to organize all your sizes of paper together. If you're working on a Christmas project, you want to see your 12 by 12, your 8 by 8, and your 6 by 6 all together. Don't separate them. That just means you have to look in 3 different places. So my tip for you today, keep your paper together in whatever theme or category you've got it in all sizes. You will be so happy you did. Thanks so much for joining me. I look forward to learning or teaching you more right here on Scrapbook.com.
Our next live stream is coming up. Step right up. Come one, come all. If you love paper crafting and you're looking for some fun, prizes, fabulous demos, and a great deal, you have come to the right place. We show fun card making and scrapbooking demos that you cannot miss. We are going to make this beautiful layout. Look at the pops of color on here. The depth and dimension. And in some of our live streams, we give away prizes. Who wants to win $100? Did I mention that we like to have a lot of fun in our live streams? Oh yeah! How do you get it in your mouth?
You have to go high.
What's your favorite cotton candy flavor? I think I'm gonna do pink. Become a VIP so you don't miss out on any of our live streams. Sign up for our VIP text now.
Did you catch SBC Fest?
You can watch the replay right now.
We are so excited to be back and offer more tutorials and inspiration.
We are so excited to be back for SBC Fest March 2023.
We have an amazing lineup of instructors that are here to teach you some great techniques.
There are so many fun, little inspirational, empowering things to learn and pick up from each of our instructors. All of the classes have been amazing. It's been a fun 2 days here at SBC Fest March 2023, and we have had so much fun.
Head to scrapbook.com/SBCFest to learn more.
Hello, and thanks for joining our live stream today. We are so excited to bring you this amazing deal on nested dies. So let's jump right in and see what you're getting for this fabulous deal. Okay, I'm going to put this one to the side here and show you exactly what you're getting. You're getting all 3 of these nested die sets. This is a lot of dies in one bundle. You're getting 7 nested spring flowers, 5 nested hearts, and 6 nested flowers. The possibilities are endless with this bundle, and I cannot wait to jump in and show you some fun stuff that you can do with these dies. These are an essential bundle that you need to have in your stash, so make sure you pick them up today. They are MSRP $72, but right now, during our live stream deal for 2 days only or while supplies last, they are only $22.99. That is a great price. Okay, let's jump in. You can find all of the measurements and additional details on the product page, so make sure to check out the product pages for each one. And we're going to jump in. I'm just going to show you some of the things. Let me grab the nested spring flowers. This is a beautiful flower made by our dear friend Lisa Mears. She also made this card right here. Look at how cute that is. Look at the shakers in it. This one too. Both of these she made using this nested spring flower die set. This one she made during our SBC Fest back in September. So if you didn't catch that, make sure you check that out because she did an amazing detailed tutorial on how to make this. Some other things you can do is you can just layer all of them with different pattern papers or different colored papers. You can make some pinwheels with them. This is so fun. They come in all of these different sizes so you can layer, layer, layer. All right, I've got one here on this card right here with just a little embellishment right in the middle with some pops of color and a stamp just to make a quick, beautiful card using these. And then these are from our friend Jess Craft, and she used these in our March SBC Fest. So if you didn't catch that class, make sure you check it out. She made a bunch of cards using different sketches, and it was so fun to watch her process, so make sure you check that out too. And this was a great nested die that she used. You can even use it to make a tag. So if you're looking to make a quick tag for someone for a gift, these are great nested dies to have to just cut them out. The one we're going to use today is we're going to use the heart nested die. This is a staple. So I love that it comes in all of these different sizes because you can create hearts and you can also get the border outline by putting 2 hearts together to cut in your die cutting machine. And we're going to make this cute card. So when you open up this card, it has another sentiment that pops out inside. So it's an interactive card, and I'm going to show you how we're going to make this today. Okay? All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to need to get our nested hearts that come in this bundle. And I'm going to move everything out of the way so I can have a clean space here to work. So let's thank you, Cody. Cody's here with me, and he is going to help me grab everything that we need. Thank you. He got me the die cutting machine. This is the Spellbinders and Scrapbook.com Platinum 6. Beautiful machine, matte black. Pull that out. Okay, first things first, I need my paper trimmer. We're going to do some measurements, okay? So I'm going to have the graphic up on the screen as I do these cuts and scores, but I'm using the Dress My Craft paper trimmer because it's got the score and the trimmer in one, which I love. All right, let's just open that up. We're going to take our paper. I'm just using 8.5 by 11 white cardstock paper, and we're going to cut 4 1/4 because that is the size of our card. So one strip with 4 1/4, we'll set that aside. And then the next strip, 4 1/4. Off the little end of that. If you save your scraps, make sure you save that scrap because that would be great for some word fetty or something. All right, I'm going to do it one more time with another piece of 8.5 by 11, 4 1/4. All right, so I've got 3 strips of 4 1/4. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to make a front and a middle and a back for this card. So we're going to need 3 different sizes to put this card together. So let's start with one of these strips, and we're going to cut our front card, which is 4 1/4 by 7 3/4. So 7 3/4. We're going to cut that, put our scrap aside, and then we're going to score this at 5.5 inches. So I'm going to move my blade to the other side, and I'm going to measure 5.5, and then we're going to score that. Just like that. All right, so I'm going to put this aside. This is going to be my front card. I'm just going to fold it a little bit so you can see where I scored it. This is going to be my front card. So I'm going to put that right up here. Next, we're going to take that other strip and we're going to make our inside. This is the inside of our card, and we're going to cut it 4 1/4 by 8 inches. All right. So we need our blade back. Let's cut that. There we go. Put our little extra piece aside. And now we're going to need to score it in half. So since I cut it 8, half of 8 is what, Cody? What's half of 8?
4.
4. So now we're going to move our blade aside and we're going to score this right in half. All right, this is our inside. So we fold that and it is just right in half. And we're going to use a bone folder in a minute to make sure we get crisp, clean folds. All right, let's take our last strip. This is our last strip, and we're going to cut it 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. So 5 3/4 is right there. So I need my blade back. Cut that. Put this other card aside. Use that for your scraps. I love white scrap paper. I use it for so many other things. And now we're going to score this at 5.5. So find your 5.5. Put your blade aside. Let's get out our white score. Make sure it's at 5.5. And we're going to score that little piece on the end. This is going to flap onto our centerpiece so that it all connects together. So you can see I folded that right there. Okay, those are our 3 pieces. So you should have 3 cut and scored pieces. So our front was the first one that we did. And we're going to get out our bone folder and let's fold these. There's that front. Then we're going to take our center, which was folded right in half. Use a bone folder to get those crisp folds. And then our back piece is that little ledge that has the little piece hanging off. Okay, this is going to be a fun interactive card. Now, what I want to do is I am going to take a paper pad. This is our Berry Sweet paper pad, and I want to take this beautiful floral as my front page because it's so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to the front of my card, which is that first one that we cut and scored. So we're going to adhere this right to the top. Get some adhesive. So sad not to use this gingham, but I have so many other sheets in my paper pad. So just adhere that really good. You can use liquid adhesive. You can use roller adhesive like this or adhesive sheets, whatever you like to use. I'm going to use this roller adhesive and just match that. And that should fit right on the front of your card like this. Okay. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take this is going to end up, this centerpiece that we did is going to end up fitting right in the center here like this on the front page. So I'm going to want to cut my heart all the way through all of these papers. Okay, so we're going to try and attempt to do this with our die cutting machine. And if it doesn't work, that's okay, but I'm going to attempt to do it with you on camera right now. So let me get all of my platform and my magic mat and everything out. So I want these to match up right here. So I've got my folded inside that I folded in half, and then it's going to go right inside my front edge to edge, the all open edges right to the edge of the front here. Okay, and I'm going to lay that out on my magic mat and not move it, so it's all together right here. So let's take our heart die. I'm going to take this one. This is the third one from the outside in, third size. This is a good little size heart. And I'm going to put him, show you, kind of right here, right there. And I'm going to take some mint tape and hold him down because I don't want him to move, because I want him to try and go through all of this paper. sure it's lined up. Just takes a little finagling, a little patience. Okay, line it up right there. All right. Okay, now we're going to make sure it's lined up with that bottom piece under there. Put our plate right on top. I'm going to turn my machine around, get this right here, and we're going to send this through. Here we go. Okay, let's put my machine aside. Let's see if it cut all the way through. Oh, it cut through these two for sure. So we're going to pull that mint tape and this heart out, put this aside, use it for something else later. Now it didn't quite cut through my other two. That's okay. At least it showed me exactly where I'm going to need it to cut to match up to our other ones. So I'm going to reuse this mint tape. We're going to put our heart back down right on these little edges. It shows me exactly, fits right into the grooves there. We're going to send that through our die cutting machine one more time. Get this cut exactly where we want it. I'm going to go through a couple times. I just heard it cut really good, but I'm going to go back through the other way. Okay. Oh, I can feel it already coming off. Yep. The heart fell through. There's 1, 2. All right. So let's put our heart back on our die set. Okay. Now, I'm going to put everything aside here. Now let's put this back in our holder. Okay, so we've got our front cut right here with the heart through. We have our little piece still that has our flap, right? And then we have our 2 pieces cut out of the center. So what we're going to want to do is this center piece, we're going to open it, and this is going to adhere to the back side of this one like this, okay? So what I need to do is add some adhesive. I want to use my double-sided adhesive, 1/4 inch. So I'm going to take a piece, and we're just going to go right along the edge here. And then we'll just cut this with our scissors, back side of it. Okay. Cut off this edge so it doesn't stick. Okay. I love that 1/4 inch adhesive. It's so nice. Okay, so you want a really good adhesive to make sure this stays down like this. Okay, so I'm going to take off this tape. And we're going to put this down right top. All right, so you have one long piece like this. I know it's hard to see with this white on white. I'm going to grab our new Scrapbook.com workspace mat. Thanks, Cody. Thank you. So we can just see what we're looking at here so it's not white on white. There we go. Okay. So there we've got this whole piece connected, so it would fold like that. And then what we're going to want to do is adhere the top of this to that so it goes to this edge. Okay, so let's get some adhesive. You can use adhesive roller, adhesive tape like I used the adhesive double-sided adhesive roll if you want. I'm just going to get close to this heart so it stays all the way down on this. So now I'm just going to adhere this on top, match it up with your heart. Okay, go. And there we go. So I know it seems confusing, but this is all going to work together. Then this is going to fold down like that so that when you open it, your little part goes up underneath into the window. You see that? Let me show you in this right there. So that's how it'll look. Okay, so now we need to do some stamping and decorate. So what I want to do is I want to stamp underneath here where you're going to see the high, which I have right here. I want to stamp inside the high right here so you see it. And then I'm also going to want to stamp on this little open piece right here so you see the other part coming through. So let's first stamp our back part high right there. So I'm just going to need an acrylic block. I think I have one right here. Let's see. We're going to use the Scrapbook.com Cards for Kindness set. This is such a cute set. I love the high and the thanks in this. I love all of these. You get tons in this set. But we're going to use this cute, solid, lowercase high. I'm going to grab it from over here. Let's take out the high. Okay, let's put it on our little block here. I think we can just stamp right through this window, but if you wanted to, you could kind of use a pencil and etch out a little area so you know exactly where to stamp. I think I can go right through. So we're just going to ink up our high. Love this juicy ink. Okay, here we go. It's going to go right in the center here. Measure that out. Eyeball it. And there we go. Ta-da! Look how cute that is. So there's our high. Now what we're going to want to do is do the other stamp, which is from our Berry Sweet, and it's going to go right inside here. Now I want this to be able to be seen, so that one I might want to use a pencil for. Thanks, Cody. Okay, so I'm going to use this just to kind of etch out the bottom of my heart so I know kind of the area where I want to stamp, so I can kind of see that on there. And so I can see where I need to stamp that. So now we're going to take off our high and we're going to use the Sweet. And we're going to say, sweet thing. This is the cute Berry Sweet set. I'm going to season it because this stamp has never been used, so I'm just using my hands, kind of seasoning that. You know what, I might need another block. Is there another acrylic block? Thank you, Cody. All right, we'll just use this block. We're going to do Sweet right there. Okay, and I'm going to stamp this right in the center here. Hold that down. We're going to say sweet thing. There's sweet. Now we're going to do thing is also in the same set. It has cute little tiny word fetties. So you can see here all these cute little word fetties, and I'm going to use thing. My hands are all getting ink on them. They're getting inked up. All right, so I love this acrylic block because it has the white lines, so I can line it up. Sweet thing. Just going to ink that up. So we're saying, hi, sweet thing. Right there. Ta-da! Cute. Okay. Now I also want to stamp these cute cherries. So these have a strawberry and a cherry in them, and I'm going to use these cherries. Season it. We're going to use the bigger block. Now this, though, has to go right inside. So the cherries will go right here. So I'm going to want to stamp right there with the cherries. And then we're going to color them with our fabulous glitter brushes. We have a really pretty green and a really pretty light pink. So I'm going to stamp this right there. Love these cherries. They're so cute. Look how cute those are. Okay, so let's get our glitter brushes. I have the green. This is our green glitter brush. This is awesome. So I'm just going to take off the lid, and I'm just going to lightly color in these leaves. If you have a different color or markers or colored pencil, whatever you want to use,
You can use those. And I love that the stamp has the lines in it, so it helps with the definition of the leaves. You can leave a little bit of white if you want. I'm just going to go up carefully without shaking my hands to do this stem. There we go. All right, there's our stems. Now I've got the light pink. This is called, what was this called again, Cody? Is this our pretty pink?
Yep.
Okay, pretty pink. And I need one of those scrap papers because this is the first time I'm using the pretty pink glitter brush. So I just want to squeeze some out. There we go. Pretty. Look at how pretty that is. A really pretty pink with glitter in it. It's just like watercoloring. That glitter really sparkles in person. You'll see if you have this glitter brush. You can go as light and as dark as you want to. Just gonna do a little light like that. Pretty. All right, so we used our green and our pretty pink. All right, now this just needs some finishing touches. We need to do the outside, so I'm gonna do one more die cut really quick of our outside heart. You can take these nested dies. One of the things I love about nested dies is you can create these outlines and borders. So what I'm gonna do is take the one I used and the next larger size. Then I'm gonna take some sherbet paper. I'm gonna use the light pink color. Okay. And I'm gonna take these nested dies. And I just want a border to go on my outside of my card here. So let's do that there. And let's do this one inside. Once you have them where you want them to create the border, you're just going to tape them down with some tape. And I have my fabulous mint tape here. There, I don't want those to move. Okay, and then we're going to run it through our die machine. Get that up here. Out all of my pieces. Okay. Put that down on our die machine and let's run it through. Here we go. Okay. Never go wrong with too many hearts. I love having these heart dies. Okay, so there I created this cute border and we're just going to put that right over our outside of our heart here. So we will do that, and you could even use foam adhesive if you want, but I'm just going to use some adhesive. Get around these edges. Line it up, put it around like that. Okay, and there is your cute card. And then I would just suggest adding some ribbon like I did here. So I just tied some black and white twine on the outside, and what I did was I wrapped it around underneath this flap here. So it just wraps, and then I had 3 strings on each side, the bottom and top, and then I just took a little piece of glue, dot, and adhered my little bow down when I tied them all together. So there you have it, a cute little interactive card using the heart die. And you could of course obviously add some more embellishments, but I just wanted to show you this fun quick technique and how fun this card is using these dies. All right, now let's take a look at how our friend Paige Evans used the nested flower die to create an amazing mini album that she did for us for SBC Fest. So let's check it out.
Hi friends, it's Paige Evans and welcome to my class here at SBC Fest. We are going to make a mini album. Super excited. So let's get started. Hey friends, here is the mini album that we are going to create. You will need the wafer thin metal die set, the nested flowers. It's got 6 little pieces. So let's get started creating our mini album. And first we'll bring in the dies and the die cut machine. There are 6 concentric flowers in this wafer thin metal die set called Nested Flowers. Again, it's an exclusive from Scrapbook.com. And I want to cut 2 of each. Some have a couple more because I want to cut out some white cardstock for a place for your eye to rest. Okay, now that I have all of the papers cut out, I do also want to cut out some white cardstock flowers. The 3 sizes that we just cut out, so the exact same ones that we just did from the pattern paper, those are the 3 sizes that I want cut out from white cardstock. Here are all of the flowers that we die cut, and now we want to glue them back to back. Not sandwiching the white flowers back to back, I'm going to use these as a layer on some of the pages. Once the glue is dried, we can start working on our pages one at a time. Now that I've finished all 6 pages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I want to show you how to dress up this page with some pops of color, and then also how I would do a hand-stitched page. Add a little dot onto every petal of the flower, and this just adds a little something extra, a little literal pop of color, which is so fun. And now I want to show you how I would add hand stitching. So petals are in the same position. I'm trying to make the same amount of space around all sides. Use a pencil and trace around. Time to bring in a foam piercing mat and a needle. So I have a tool from We Are Memory Keepers. It's just a needle. You could just use a regular needle or even a push pin. And I am piercing a hole at the point of every petal, at the top of every petal, and then one hole in between. Starting on the back side, so the side that I have my pencil, bring your needle up through and then go down the next hole. Bring your needle up through the next hole and down through the next hole. So repeat all the way around the flower. There we go. Turn it over and you can tie a knot and then trim off the excess thread. Okay, so then now that our stitching is finished, we can go ahead and attach the pages back to back. It is time to assemble my album. So my back page goes on first. So with the hole at the top, slide it onto the binder ring, followed by the page with hand stitching, and then we'll just go through all of the pages from largest to smallest. So here's the next one. And that, my friends, is this finished album. So let's take a look on through. Here is our finished mini album using the floral metal die set. So bring it close. There is our teeny tiny page, front and back. Flipping on through, and then we can get into the bigger pages with larger sentiments. There we get to our first photo. I love all of the texture, all of the colors, all of the different depths of things, and then we've got our hand stitching. All of these flowers just make my heart so happy. And then our little photo flip up to finish it off. There we go. I hope you enjoyed learning how to create this mini album using my garden shop collection and Scrapbook.com exclusives. See you again soon.
That was so much fun. If you would like to watch Paige's class in its entirety, you can rewatch SBC Fest on our YouTube channel. Okay, we have some inspiring projects to show you from the gallery. So let's take a look at what others have done using these amazing nested dies. Becky created this Christmas card with the heart dies, and look at how cute that is. With the heart die, Marisha Dean created a bouquet of balloons. So cute. Here we have a card by Anna Commenda using the heart die. That's a fun one. And this beautiful spring card was created by Lauren Taylor. Adrienne Bozzi used the spring floral die to recreate Paige's SBC Fest mini album. So she was able to create something just like it with the same die set. All right, and check out this fun lily pad using the nested spring flowers that ended up being a tag. Such a great idea and so cute to layer them with the frog inside. Be sure to upload your projects to the gallery. We love seeing what you all create. Okay, friends, just a reminder, the MSRP on this bundle for all 3 sets of these dies is $72. But right now, during our live stream party, it is only $22.99. So make sure you grab one for your friend. It's such a good deal. And if you enjoyed this live stream party, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're new here. And to make sure that you don't miss out on our next deal, sign up for our VIP text. We had so much fun. We hope you enjoyed this inspiration, and we cannot wait to see you at the next live stream party. So we'll see you then. Thanks, friends.
Did you catch SBC Fest?
You can watch the replay right now.
We are so excited to be back and offer more tutorials and inspiration.
We are so excited to be back for SBC Fest March 2023.
We have an amazing lineup of instructors that are here to teach you some great techniques.
There are so many fun, little inspirational, empowering things to learn and pick up from each of our instructors. All of the classes have been amazing. It's been a fun 2 days here at SBC Fest March 2023, and we have had so much fun.
Head to scrapbook.com/SBC Fest to learn more.